Here is, some call it soda, some call it Pop Lab. You need one Ziploc bag, calcium chloride, which has the symbol of CaCl2, sodium bicarbonate, NaHCO3. Phenol red and water is already mixed in this bottle. You will need a plastic vial, 25 milliliter graduated cylinder, and the electronic balance, which is 0. So, first thing you have to do is to make observations. You will need 3 descriptions each of calcium chloride. As you can see, it is white. It's it looks kind of like dipping dots and pebbly, and they don't clump up. Here's sodium bicarbonate. This is also white powder, but it's much more fine powder. There are some clumps, but if I push, it gets all nice and smooth. It's almost like texture of a sand. Here's the phenol red and water. And this is a red liquid. It kind of looks like a red Kool-Aid. It's transparent, light red. Alright, number 3. You're going to put 2 teaspoons of calcium chloride in one corner of the Ziploc bag, 1 teaspoon of sodium bicarbonate in the other corner. It would be best if you have a partner, but if you don't, you just hold it this way. Get 2 teaspoons of calcium chloride in this corner. Pinch. Then 1 teaspoon of sodium bicarbonate. They're 2 very different solids. I'm going to zip the bag closed. Tilt the bag to one side and see what happens. Maybe I will do that again. Okay, you need 2 descriptions of this mixture. What I've noticed is that the fine powder, which is sodium bicarbonate, sank to the bottom, and the more coarse powder, which is calcium chloride, stays at the top. There are 2 different layers. Now I'm going to set this aside and go to number 4. I need to pour 50 milliliters of phenol red into this graduated cylinder. And we need to make sure that we are at eye level and making sure that the meniscus is, the bottom of the meniscus lines up with number 15. A few more drops. Okay. Here's 50 milliliters. Now I'm going to pour this 50 milliliters of phenol red into this vial, making sure that the outside of the vial is dry. I am going to, without spilling, put this container into the Ziploc bag, the other side of where the solids are. And I'm going to try to squeeze the air out as much as possible. The less air we have, the better it is going to be. Okay. Now I'm going to measure the mass. It is 26.2 grams. I'm going to record that on my sheet, making sure that there is a unit. On the back, while keeping the bag closed tightly, tip the liquid so the phenol red will mix with the calcium chloride and the sodium bicarbonate. Describe any changes that occur. So now I'm going to tip this and let the fun begin. It's important that all of the solid stays. I hear a bubbling sound, and there's lots of fizzing going on. Also, the color changed from red to yellow. And I'm noticing that the bag is starting to inflate. And if I feel it, oh, it's warm at the bottom. So heat is being produced. But now that warmth is almost gone. And the bag keeps inflating. Ooh, it might pop. Now I am going to measure the mass of this bag before it pops. I see that there was 25.7 grams. Oh, maybe. Yep, 25.7 grams. Now what you have to do is to answer questions 1 through 7 on your own, making sure that all of the questions have been answered on the front and the back. Good luck.